Selling your home in Tucson, Oro Valley, or Marana in 2026? Wondering what you need to know before you sell? Well, here are 10 mistakes sellers make over and over. Mistakes that can cost you $30,000 or more. Some of these are small, some of these are huge. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to check before you list and exactly what we do differently for every single one of our clients. Let's get into it. Mistake number one, failing to stage. So here's the truth. Your home is no longer your home. It is now a product for sale, and buyers decide how they feel about a home in the first few seconds of walking through the door. And in today's market, it's more like a beauty contest, seriously. Here's what that looks like with us. After we visit you, walk through your home, you get a full room-by-room list of recommended improvements, so you know exactly what's worth doing and what isn't. Then, on top of that, we include vignette staging in the kitchen and bathrooms on every vacant listing, because those are the rooms that provide a warm, welcoming feel when you're walking through the home. And if your home isn't vacant, or even if it's occupied, but the furniture isn't doing it any favors, we do virtual staging. Sometimes that means staging an empty room. Sometimes it means digitally removing what's there and maybe not looking so good and placing new furniture in its place. Look at the difference that makes. This is the same room before and after. That's not a coincidence. That's strategy. Mistake number two, not building buzz before going live, meaning active status in the multiple listing service, aka MLS. A lot of sellers think marketing starts the day showings begin. It doesn't. And if your agent is waiting until launch day, you've already lost momentum you just can't get back. The coming soon stage is perfect for gauging interest, testing the price without compromising days on market, monitoring online activity, all to analyze how the market will receive it at its current price. I'll give you a real world example. We had a listing sitting in coming soon status in the MLS. It hadn't even had professional photos taken yet. And a buyer's agent reached out to us because they had the perfect buyer for it. So we showed it, and that home went under contract before it even went officially live, and at full price. No open house, no showings, no bidding war, just quiet, early exposure doing exactly what it's supposed to do. That's what we build before your home is even official. Coming soon launch strategy, our exclusive final offer platform, Zillow preview, social posts, database outreach, and early platform exposure. So opportunities like that one aren't luck. They're the system working. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because the next few mistakes are ones almost nobody thinks about until it's already too late. Mistake number three, no floor plan. Buyers want to understand how a home actually flows before they ever step foot inside, especially buyers relocating from out of town who just can't swing by on a moment's notice on a Saturday. That's why every one of our listings gets a dedicated property website, complete with photos, video, and a full floor plan, all in one polished place buyers can explore on their own time. Showcasing a floor plan can also weed out unnecessary showings. Those that schedule a showing are more likely to make an offer when there's a floor plan present, provided the staging mistake from earlier was avoided. Mistake number four, no interactive walkthrough. A photo gallery only shows a buyer what you point the camera at. A Matterport scan, sometimes called a dollhouse tour, because you can literally view the whole house from inside and above like a dollhouse, lets buyers walk through every room themselves and get a real feel for your home before they ever schedule a showing. They get a digital 360 view before ever stepping foot inside physically. Take a look at this. This is what a buyer sees when they explore a Matterport tour. For serious buyers narrowing down a list of homes to actually go see in person, this is often what decides whether your home makes the cut. Stick around, because mistake number five is the one that costs sellers the most money of all. Quick gut check before we keep going. Drop a comment and let me know, which of these have you already run into or are you worried about right now? Mistake number five, price guessing. This is the big one. Pricing your home isn't a gut feeling, and it's not just pulling a number from Zillow. It's math and it's data. Also, listing price and market value are two different numbers and require two different analysis points of view. Let me give you a real example. We recently listed two properties close to each other around the same time. The homes themselves were slightly comparable. Single story, similar areas, similar backyard oasis style finish, similar age, one slightly larger than the other with an additional bedroom. Priced the same, but here's what mattered. The seller with the larger home trusted our pricing strategy, and that home went under contract within the 10-day showings rule of thumb, which is actually the benchmark. A well-priced home should receive an offer within 10 showings. The other seller didn't want to follow our pricing recommendation. They wanted room to negotiate. They felt that with the improvements they made that their home was worth more. That home sat and eventually went stale on the market. You see, improvements in today's market improve marketability, but don't always equate to higher value. It's a beauty contest, remember? Two different homes, same market, same time frame, but the one that followed the pricing strategy sold, and the one that didn't struggled. That's the real impact of pricing done right, which is exactly why we run every listing through our 17-point strategic pricing analysis. Active, under contract, coming soon comps, closed sales, absorption rates, price drop trends, subdivision and zip code analysis, radius analysis, and so much more. It's too much. And honestly, most agents never even look at it all. Let's keep moving because the next few mistakes are all about visibility, making sure buyers actually see everything your home has to offer. Mistake number 6, not featuring your home on YouTube and everywhere else for that matter. Every home deserves a video strategy. Video is how buyers shop now. Long before they ever even contact an agent, they're watching walkthroughs, comparing homes, and narrowing their list. But it's not just about having a video sitting on YouTube. That same video gets repurposed across Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok too. So your home is showing up everywhere buyers are already spending their time, not just in one little corner of the internet. A dedicated video spread across every platform gives your home a level of exposure and personality a photo gallery simply can't match. Honestly, the fact that you're watching this video right now is proof of exactly that. Does your home back to open space, a golf course, a fantastic mountain view, no rear neighbors? Mistake number 7. Not showing off those views or special features only a drone can capture. Ground level photos can only tell part of the story, especially here in Tucson, Oro Valley, Marana, where a mountain view, a big lot, or a great outdoor living space is often the whole reason someone falls in love with a home. Take a look at that. That's the kind of perspective ground photos just can't capture. That's why we include aerial and drone coverage on all our listings that qualify, so buyers see the full picture, not just what fits inside a doorway. Okay, iPhone cameras have come a long way, but really, mistake number 8. Lack of professional photography. This one seems obvious and is the most annoying, but it's still the number one thing sellers or their agents cut corners on. Online, your photos are the entire first impression. If they're dark, blurry, taken from an unflattering angle, or taken on a phone, buyers scroll right past no matter how great your home actually is in person. Look at this side by side. Same room, same home, completely different impression. Every one of our listings gets professional visuals because photos like this are what get someone to stop scrolling and actually click. Okay, you've heard them say it before. Open houses are just so agents can pick up buyers, right? Well, mistake number 9, skipping an effective open house strategy. An open house isn't just unlocking the door and putting out a sign. Before hours even start, we're reaching the neighborhood through phone calls, hand-delivered invitations to the neighbors because it's the neighbors that have friends and family that want to move into the neighborhood. Other promotions include social media and invitations to other agents who've been active in the area so the right people show up, not just curious neighbors, but we welcome them too. And we don't stop at the public open house. We also host realtor tours and broker events to keep other agents talking about your home even after that first weekend on the market. And mistake number 10, going it alone or working with the wrong agent. Every mistake we just walked through, staging, pricing, marketing, visibility, open houses, none of that happens by accident. That's what an actual strategy looks like start to finish, although we have a few more tricks up our sleeve. And if you want to see exactly how we'd handle all 10 of these for your home, our full listing launch strategy is linked in the description below. So tell me, out of all 10, which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely love to know. Are you ready to sell your home in Tucson, Oro Valley, Saddlebrook, or Marana? Check the description below for everything you need to get started.